Today we are talking about skin tags. We will review what they are, why they occur, and some really easy home remedies to get rid of them. So first, let's dive into what they are. Skin tags are small growths that form when the skin rubs against itself. They are non-cancerous and they don't usually require any treatment. Now, if their appearance bothers you, you can try some things to get rid of them. There are also procedures you can undergo to remove them as well. So they most often occur in armpits, eyelids, groin, neck, and genital area. All of these places are where skin-to-skin contact is common, and there's lots of friction. So that is the most common cause of skin tags, but it's not the only cause. There has actually been quite a bit of research over the last 10 to 15 years about the underlying causes of skin tags, because we all have eyelids, we all have groins, right? We all have skin that rubs together and causes friction, but why are some people prone to getting skin tags while others are not? Well, research suggests that there is a correlation between obesity and skin tags. Studies have shown an increased number of skin tags on people with high BMIs. Higher body fat percentages lead to increased risk of developing skin tags. High body fat percentages also affect our leptin levels. Leptin is the hormone that controls our hunger signals, and leptin levels are controlled by the amount of fat you have in your body. The more fat you have, the more leptin you have. And the more leptin you have, the less hungry you feel. Which makes sense because if we have a lot of body fat, our body has plenty of stored energy that can be used, and it does not need to eat more calories from food to get energy. But the problem is our body eventually becomes resistant to leptin. It just runs so high for so long that it no longer receives the "I'm full" messages from leptin, and it kind of creates this continued cycle of weight gain as you keep eating. And as you continue to gain body fat, you continue to increase your leptin levels. Now, how does this all relate to skin tags? Well, leptin is a hormone that has a stimulatory effect on growth hormone. So if our body has way too much leptin, all of that leptin is triggering growth hormone to multiply tissue, which may result in these skin growths or skin tags on our body. Similarly, insulin resistance is also related to skin tags. Insulin is a hormone that promotes tissue growth, and when a person has insulin resistance, the cells are less responsive to the effect of this hormone. So to compensate, your body, specifically the pancreas, produces even more insulin. And this is what we call insulin resistance. And now your body is in a hyperinsulinemia state, which results in increased levels of insulin growth factor. Because remember, insulin is another hormone that promotes tissue growth. So excess insulin growth factor leads to excess growth of skin, resulting in more skin tags. So if you have more than one skin tag, this could be a sign that your body is insulin or leptin resistant. Both of these conditions are related to our carbohydrate intake and our weight. So in addition to talking to your doctor about conditions like obesity, diabetes, and insulin resistance, it's also going to be really important to start reevaluating your diet, reevaluating what you're eating. It is time to make lifestyle changes for your health. Because while you may not be able to reverse the skin tag growth once it's already grown, you can certainly change your body's insulin resistance status, your pre-diabetic status, and your BMI. I suggest starting by cooking more at home. If you are the type of person who goes out to eat and gets takeout more than one night a week, this is a pretty straightforward switch that can have a huge impact on your health. Cook yourself balanced meals. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, and you don't have to eat a salad for every meal to be healthy. Just read serving sizes on packages. Give yourself 1 serving of lean protein, 1 serving of carbohydrates like brown rice or potato or whole grain pasta, and at least 1 serving of vegetables. If you really struggle with cooking, you could look into a meal delivery service. There are so many companies out there now that will deliver pre-cooked meals to your door every week. These are much more balanced meals than what you'll get from takeout restaurants and fast food spots. Now, that is all the suggestions for decreasing your risk of developing skin tags. But if you already have skin tags, diet and exercise to decrease your BMI won't get rid of the skin tags that are already there. There is some simple at-home remedies that you can try though. Now, these are not backed by heavy amounts of scientific research. They are simply anecdotal remedies that people have found success with. The first is tea tree oil. You can put a few drops of tea tree oil on a cotton ball, cover it with a Band-Aid or a piece of tape for 10 minutes, and do that up to 3 times a day, and the skin tag should fall off in a few days. The second is apple cider vinegar. Using a similar process to the tea tree oil, cover a soaked cotton ball for 10 minutes, a few times a day, and it should fall right off in just a few days. The last at-home remedy is liquid iodine from your local pharmacy. You can put a few drops on a skin tag, you can cover it with a Band-Aid or tape, and then wait until it gets dry and then you can remove it. For all of these at-home remedies, it is suggested to use some kind of protective barrier on the skin surrounding the skin tag, using something like petroleum jelly or coconut oil, and then just targeting that skin tag with whatever topical you're putting on it. So do keep that in mind. There are even some at-home removal kits as well. Just be careful when using these, as it can cause excessive bleeding, scarring, and even infections if the area wasn't cleaned properly. It would be a good idea to talk to your doctor first before trying these solutions to see if they think it is a safe option. It can depend on how big the base of the skin tag is. If it's very thin and narrow, then obviously there's going to be less risk of bleeding and smaller scarring. Your doctor will be able to take a close look at it to determine the best course of action to remove it if it is bothering you. All right, everyone, that is our first talk on skin tags. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you have any success with any of these home remedies. Until next time, be well, and I will see you soon.